Not today. Today is my day. Look at you. If you can't stand up, you can't do war. High-octane crazy blood filling me up. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die historic on the Fury Road.
When Mad Max Fury Road burst onto screens in 2015, it stunned audiences with its relentless energy. Directed by George Miller, the film marked the fourth installment in a franchise that began in 1979 and saw a nearly 15-year gestation. Set against the backdrop of a post-apocalyptic wasteland, the film follows a fierce woman who dares to defy a despotic warlord.
I am your redeemer. It is by my hand you will rise.
Her quest for freedom is shared by a band of female prisoners, an unhinged zealot, and a mysterious wanderer known only as Max. Here are the top 10 weird but true facts. Be sure to stick around to the end for a bonus fact. Number 1. The Mad Max franchise, born from the sleeper success of its original trilogy, has long carried an air of myth around its titular character. When plans for Fury Road began to take shape, the notion of recasting Max Rokitansky sparked considerable intrigue. Initially, Mel Gibson was slated for a cameo as a drifter, an appearance designed to emphasize the character's status as a mythical figure rather than a single man. However, Gibson ultimately stepped away. Before Tom Hardy was cast as the new Max, Gibson reportedly suggested another name to take on the iconic role, Robert Downey Jr.
So I exist in this wasteland. A man reduced to a single instinct: survive.
Number 2. The title character of Mad Max, Fury Road, is not actually the film's lead. That distinction belongs to Charlize Theron's Imperator Furiosa. While Tom Hardy's Max plays a significant role, his character often feels secondary to the true hero of the story. Furiosa is the one who makes the brave decision to liberate the villain's captive concubines, and the entire film revolves around her daring escape plan. Giving a female character the central role in such a prominent action franchise was a bold choice. Number 3. Fury Road faced more obstacles than most films encounter in a lifetime. After being halted in the wake of 9/11 and again in 2003, due to the Iraq War, the production was finally set to roll in 2010, but nature had other plans. A once-in-a-century rain transformed the dry Australian desert into a lush, green landscape, hardly fitting for George Miller's apocalyptic vision. The crew waited a year, hoping the desert would return to its arid state. When it didn't, Miller made the audacious decision to move the entire production, including hundreds of cast, crew, and custom vehicles, to the South African country, Namibia. Number 4. Around 2006, as Fury Road appeared to be gaining momentum, director George Miller expressed interest in casting Heath Ledger as the iconic lead character. Tragically, Ledger's untimely death in 2008 brought an end to that possibility. Notably, there were no plans to bring back the aging Mel Gibson, the original Mad Max, to reprise the role.
You know, hope is a mistake. If you can't fix what's broken, you'll go insane.
Number 5. Some of the most jaw-dropping moments in Fury Road feature characters strapped to long poles, swinging dramatically from moving vehicles. Dubbed polecats by the film's action unit director, Guy Norris, he revealed in an interview that director George Miller initially assumed these stunts would require CGI for safety reasons. However, extensive effort went into training performers in Chinese pole techniques. A former Cirque du Soleil artist, brought in by Norris, elevated the process by leading an intensive 8-week training program to perfect the daring moves. If you're enjoying this content, please support the channel by hitting the like button. Thanks. Now back to the countdown.
Oh, what a day! What a lovely day!
Number 6. While the high-octane chaos feels raw and real, much of the driving you see on screen was a product of George Miller's inventive filming technique. Instead of speeding across the desert, many key scenes were filmed with stationary vehicles balanced on large inflatable balloons to mimic the jolts and bumps of rough terrain. To complete the illusion, spinning tires and other movement effects were added later in post-production. The result? A cinematic ride so convincing you'd never guess the actors weren't tearing through the wasteland themselves. Number 7. Charlize Theron, who plays Furiosa, accidentally broke Tom Hardy's nose during filming when she elbowed him. Both Theron and director George Miller reportedly found Hardy difficult to work with, leading to tensions on set. It makes you wonder how accidental it really was. However, at a press conference for the film, Hardy publicly apologized to Miller for their complicated working relationship, acknowledging the challenges during production.
tell myself, they cannot touch me. They are long dead.
Number 8. The flame-shooting guitarist is played by Australian artist and musician Sean Hape. In an interview, he revealed that the guitar weighed 132 pounds and shot real gas-powered flames, which he controlled using the whammy bar. The guitar itself is a sculptural piece featuring a porcelain bedpan at its core with a French horn in the middle. Despite its unconventional appearance, it is a fully functional guitar, capable of both making music and shooting flames. Production designer Colin Gibson built the guitar, ensuring that every component of the rig worked as intended. Number 9. George Miller has long shown a penchant for continuity in his Mad Max universe by casting familiar faces in new roles. Take Hugh Key's Burn, for example. Behind the grotesque mask of Immortan Joe in Fury Road, he is the same actor who brought Toe Cutter, the first film's menacing antagonist, to life decades earlier.
Anything you say. Anything I say. What a wonderful philosophy you have.
Another notable return comes from Bruce Spence, who played the eccentric gyro captain in The Road Warrior and later appeared as Jedediah the pilot in Beyond Thunderdome. Number 10. Fury Road didn't just ignite high-octane action, it also sparked 2 real-life love stories. Dana Porter and Dane Grant, the stunt doubles for Charlize Theron and Tom Hardy, met on set and fell in love while performing intense fight scenes. It's a love-hate dynamic between the characters. There are chains. They're holding each other in these intimate positions, and as we kept doing it, we started eyeing each other in a different way. Another romance blossomed between stuntman Ben Smith-Peterson, the stunt double for the Doof Warrior, and actress Riley Keough, who met during production. The pair tied the knot shortly after the film's premiere in 2015, proving that even in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, love can thrive. Now for a bonus fact. The concept of blood bags is rooted in real wartime practices. In conflicts, like the Kosovo War, prisoners with compatible blood types were reportedly used as living blood donors, in situations where refrigeration or proper blood storage was unavailable. This practice has historical precedents. For example, German soldiers during World War II had their blood types tattooed in their armpits for quick identification. Here, people are commodities. Max is used as a blood bag. The wives are breeders, the milkers are exploited for mother's milk, and the war boys are expendable cannon fodder. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, please hit the like and subscribe button and check out more interesting videos on this channel. See you next time.
Remember me?
Let's go to Comic-Con.
Let's do it!